I gotta change this window. I gotta change this window sash. It's an Andersen 200 series. I actually broke this because not this ball, but another ball. I did it, and now I bought the window with the window sash, and basically it's like for like. So that's a good thing about Andersen. Now I gotta open it up. So basically, this is a new sash. It just comes simple, with no hardware, nothing. Just instructions. You can request it with new hardware, but I can use. There's nothing in here, only the instructions. So these are the instructions. Tilt to wash, double hung windows. And basically it tells you everything you need to know. These are important. It's a pivot pin. And then this one goes back. But the first things first, I'm gonna grab some tape and put a plastic in here. Put a plastic in here so I can keep the glass from breaking and falling on me. This is the etching in here. It shows this Andersen. I'm not sure you can see it. Yeah. It shouldn't go anywhere. So move this up. This closes it, and this opens it. You pick this up a little bit, okay? And that's how you open it. Now, right between these two, this area in here, there is there's the supporters and holders that hold this in place on both sides too. Okay. So this is the area. It needs to be removed. And make sure you hold it with your so you don't lose it. Okay. And on the other side, it's the same thing too. So let me just remove that. Once you remove the screws from the first hole in here, there's two holes. Once you remove the screws, the weight of the window will go down. So all you have to do is just make sure it goes back and make sure you hold it. You actually can leave these guys too on this side and on the other side too. So now with the weight the window is in here, make sure you lift one side, lift the other side too, tilt it, and there you go. The window's off. As you can see, all the glass stays inside. Now I have to take this off, and this guy's off, and replace them on both sides. So dust and stuff anyway, but they'll be cleaned up. So you take this whole channel off, and replace it on the other side. I think this one comes out too. Same way. So I'll just place it over here on place it on the chair. For now. And make sure it's done a little quicker. Make sure you don't lose this. And that's it. That's all we had. The other windows have, some other windows have a little different mechanism. You know, this is how this works. So I place it in here. Now I gotta take, if you see in here, there's a screw in here, and then one over here on the bottom, so I can replace them. I mean, it's obviously it's pretty easy anyway, you know. So I'll shut this video off until I take them off. So yeah, basically this is the unit. Has a hole in here, that's all it has. I mean, this is the old unit, I'm just showing it to you. But anyway, this one comes off. And that's it. Okay, place it on the side. And this is what goes on the outside part that needs to be actually reset. This has a low resistance to it. Not sure why. I guess it's because it's taped. And it's going to come off. There you go. So as you can see on this part in here, this is tape. I'll bring it closer. This is taped. So this is spring, this is where it goes. So I'm gonna leave this in here just so I remember. Put it this on the ground. We'll do one thing at a time so I don't forget. As you can see, the new sash, which basically goes back where it needs to go. And it fits perfect. Okay, now all I have to do is take the old hardware and replace it, and it should be good. I think I have to get a little silicone and just put it over here on the bottom. Let me show you. I have to put it here, the silicone part, you know, back to it, and so you can stick on it. So I'll be back. So I got a little silicone in here. I got Quad Clear Max. Love this stuff. And then I placed it over here, on this part. So now I'm going to place, I don't know what this is called, to be honest with you, but all I know is that it goes where it needs to go. Clean this excessive silicone. You know, as you can see, there's more silicone coming out. Get the long screwdriver, run a little bit of silicone, and the long screwdriver. Get the long screw. Start it slow. Obviously, make sure you remove the silicone away from you so you don't mess. Okay. I wish I can be more entertaining, but this is what it is. Don't tighten all the way. The other screw goes in here. Now I can tighten up the screw gun. So I got both sides, one and the other one, two, and this one goes on the frame. Okay, so now I gotta do this part, which is locker, and basically that's how it goes. Just very simple. With one screw. The hole is here already, so I gotta start it up a little bit so I don't split the wood. I like this guy just a tiny bit. Okay. And one side is done. Now I go to the top, which I actually I gotta clean it up a little bit. And once I clean it up, then I install it with 2 screws. So hang on. Well, I got the part that the lock to wash. Then I'll start removing the other part, and then get the same hardware on the other side installed and removed from the other side. So here you go. Repeat the process real quick. That's 1. That's 2. And this is 3. Place a screwdriver. Now this guy comes out. This one comes out. It's tight over here because of silicone, and that comes out. And then you replace them on the other side. So back to repeat the process on the other side, same. Repeat the side, and then put the lock. Yeah, very simple. Silicone in here, or whatever the thing is called, which we call it, and then screw in here, screw on top, the locks for the tilde wash, and put the top in here. So let me just do that, start one thing at a time. Silicone, a little bit in here. All you need is just a tiny bit, so I can, okay, and actually I gotta put a little bit more, so hang on a second. So there you go. Silicone in place. I don't know why it's a little tight. Push it this way so you can come. Andersen has made this a little tight, so it will be a little hard to push it through. Of course, they have yeah. So anyway, they have missed a hole somewhere in there, which is fine, not a big deal, because I can make my own hole. But you would expect a little bit more quality, but you know. So as long as this goes through, that's all I need. It'll go nice and easy so it doesn't actually break stuff. Once it catches, then use a screw gun. Okay, then you come on the other side. And do the same thing. You start first. Okay. The whole line up. Okay. Back this way. And back for the lugs. For the window lock. Literally, it's so easy. Even a caveman can do it. Yeah, let me show you. 2 screws goes in right away. Where you going?
Yoga?
Mama. Mama. Ja što do pastroš ciktamaj. Pastor çıktı okey.
Pastor.
Evet, dritar.
Çabuk dur.
Të pastroj dritarin tash.
Këtë i pastor.
Këtu. Listen, I don't know you and your angriness. Can you please slow down?
Dikkat et. Ik zet bij jullie. Ik ga ik.
Wash me ato, wash, mos hiq. Po kjo sikur I tha njëri asaj.
Se di ajo që ishte. Më vesh.
Hajde, se s'do e bësh të rep, hajde. Ha se s'kam kohë shumë ashtu mama.
Ja vi qik të këtu. E bërë si mund kjo.
Po. Aj qishtë. Dhe gazdohun andi vetë ti.
Ti ka, më tje. Së dojmë këtu.
Po çfarë bësh?
Ha?